what's the saying? Trust climbs up the stairs and go down the elevator, or something like that. It's like it is very hard to get the trust of people. It's very easy to break it.
Pierre, hi, it's Steve Norton from Screenfish. It's great to see you again after, of course, we chatted for the first film,
First one.
and it's great to talk again. Welcome back to the bad guys, if you will.
Thanks for having me back, Steve. Thank you, man.
Well, I wondered, what's really interesting about this film, and I loved it. It's so much fun. Um, is People seem to wonder so much about these characters, and what is it about these bad guys that sets them apart?
Oh my God, I think it's because they are really an ensemble. They are really a family. I think that's what it is. I mean, but they are a family like bound by the same uh, root problem. They've been judged. Their gang, their crew, their family. They've been judged, misjudged. They've been ostracized, categorized, labeled. All of it. They are pariahs, and they grew up like this, and that's their identity. And they found brotherhood within that identity, I think. And so therefore you have those uniquely strong bounds between them. And we've been treating them as a simple family who's got their own problem and their own relationship, and they are, in a way, cool with it. And I think that's what it makes them so relatable. They're like, yeah, that's life, and we grew up with it. That's what the cards we've been dealt, and now we'd like to change that maybe a little bit because we want to be accepted and you relate to that, and we want to be loved and that everybody relates to that. And I think that's the relatability to these characters it's what makes us love them so much, I think.
I love that absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what, in this film we see them trying to rebuild their lives, if you will.
Yeah.
And a word that's thrown around a lot in this film is trust.
Yes.
And I wondered, in your mind, what does it take to rebuild trust that's been broken?
I think it takes a lot of effort. And that's the thing. Trust being, what's the saying? Trust climbs up the stairs and go down the elevator, or something like that. It's like it is very hard to get the trust of people. It's very easy to break it. And I think we've been talking about these themes a lot within the team, with the team, and it was all about like, yeah, I mean, they never had anybody's trust, and then they've been trying to build it, and it takes time, it takes effort, it takes action and selfless actions to, try and build some kind of relationship with people who don't trust you. And they save the city in the first movie. They go to jail. They save the world maybe in the second one, and they still struggle because it's just like labels are so powerful and are so strong in our society. As humans, it's so easy to label someone, and it's unfair sometimes. Oftentimes it is actually, and so that's what we're talking about. How do you get break through the labels and just gain people's trust? Not easy.
No, no, absolutely not. And the other thing too about this film that I think really pops is between the difference between respect and fear.
Yeah.
What in your mind is the difference of that? How do these characters navigate and walk that fine line?
Think it was like very, it very much is. I mean, from a standpoint of a character that's flawed, like Kitty can be flawed. She's misguided. She's in my opinion what Wolf and Snake used to be when they were younger. She hasn't seen the light yet, just, or she's not mature enough to understand that what she projects is not respect. Like what she gets is never respect. She's just making people fear her and fear, her action. I think Wolf is mature now at this point to realize like being the big bad wolf is not, a sign of being respected. It's a sign of um, people are afraid of him. That's why he used to get by, and that's why he did what he was doing. But I think that's the big difference right now when a leader, somebody who's like in a position of power, you can be respected or you can be feared. Sometimes you can be both. But it is like that fine line is very it's quite a fine line actually. You can easily fall one way to the other, and then respect to me commands much more. Um, Respect is much harder to get, and it's also something that is much more valuable and inspiring than fear.
I appreciate that so much. And
Yeah.
honestly and truly, I love the film. It is so funny and so heartfelt.
Thank
And
you.
hopefully we'll get to see these characters again on screen and we'll get to chat again. Thank you so much,
Crossing
Pierre. I
fingers.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank
cross the
you. Thanks, man.
fingers. Have a great
Thanks,
day.
buddy.